Amelia.
What?
I did a hiccup.
No, you didn't.
I did a major hiccup.
No, you didn't.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Amelia. I'm Bridie.
And I'm the older sister.
And I'm the younger sister.
So today we are making some really cool DIY no-zip boho cushion covers.
They're actually really simple. We haven't made them yet, but we're trying to make it as simple as possible so then you can recreate this. We're trying to give it some sort of different element by fraying and doing embroidery, all those sort of things. So stay tuned.
But before we start, go click the subscribe button and the bell button so you can get notified for our videos.
Let's get on to the video. We came up with an idea that we haven't done before. And you know what? Just come along with the ride for us. Do a DIY with us. We have some wool. We have different colors, as you can see.
And today's video is going to be a no-zip organic boho cushion cover. That's a long title. It's worth it. You definitely do not need this much fabric. I just had it laying around. It was for something else, but I haven't used it.
Yeah, we also have a classic IKEA cushion 50 by 50 insert.
This is the feather one with the feathers inside.
Feathers actually make the cushions last longer. Usually the polyester ones, they
deteriorate.
Yeah.
So what you'll need in this video is some fabric, a lead pencil for marking, or you can use fabric chalk, fabric scissors, a comb for fraying.
We also need a tape measure, or if you have a ruler, but it has to be 57 centimeters, so tape measure is better.
You need a ruler though.
Lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruler as well. Some yarn. And then we have a thick sewing needle. And then we have some sewing thread that we'll be using in Amelia's container. And then we have a sewing machine as well. Great, let's get to it. So what we're doing here is we're just going to cut out 57 centimeters by 57 centimeters in a square for the cushion. And then we're going to, because we're going to make two cushions, we're going to match that up.
So use this as a pattern.
Use it as a pattern, and then we're going to do the back, and we'll show you how to do the back.
So one of the two designs we're doing today is more of a diamond shaped long stitch design, which we're going to be stitching with wool onto the material to make a cute little effect with texture. So what we're going to be doing is using a pencil or a fabric chalk to mark out the pattern, and then using a needle and wool to sew the long stitch on.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 8 centimeter long strips. Now these strips are as long as the pillow, so that is 57 centimeters by 8 centimeters. Okay, so now that I've cut out some strips, I'm going to fray them, which I've frayed a few earlier. Basically, you fray the first part and you fray 6 centimeters because that's going to be the outside fringe. And then the outer parts just fray 1.5 centimeters in. So these are actually going to be a couple of strips that I'm going to lay over the cushion for like an embellishment of some type. And then I've got one more somewhere. But yeah, and then we'll sew them either side. And then when you fray all the outside of the front of the cushion, this fray will match within that as well. So once you sew on these fabric strips, it will create this fluffy effect here. But what I'm thinking of doing is probably throwing it in the wash or something to like roughen the edges up. You can do this, but it takes a while. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm fraying the edges. So that's gonna create a very bohemian sort of look and natural look to the cushion cover. At the moment, it doesn't look that great. But when you like rough it up and if you put it in the wash, or if you have like one of those wire combs, that would be excellent. I don't have one of those. So I'm gonna put it in the wash after I sew the whole entire pillow. So I'm going to finish fraying the edges by just pulling a couple threads. I can usually do 2 or 3 at a time, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna probably fray it until it's 4 centimeters. And I know we're gonna have a 6 centimeter fray, but you don't wanna fray all the way down to the edge and then have to sew on that fray. So if you have 2 centimeter gap in between, that way you can sew it and then you can fray it as much as you need after finishing the whole entire cushion. Okay, so that is, it's 3.5 centimeters, so I'll do a little bit more. All right, perfect. That is 4 centimeters and I'll do the rest of it. Okay, so I've done 2 of these strips already, and they've got to be roughed up a little bit. But what I'm gonna do is on either side of the strips, I did about 2 or 1.5 centimeters worth of fraying, and then on either ends, which is going to be the fluff parts of each, what is it called? The fray on either side of the pillow, because you have 4 sides, and then that's just gonna join up with it. So I'm just gonna fray that as well.
I have pre-done a little design. I've drawn it onto the fabric with a pencil. I would prefer to use fabric chalk, but I don't have any. So you can do whatever design you would like. You could do lines, you could do little diamonds, you could do crisscross, whatever floats your boat. But I'm doing this diamond effect. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just gonna highlight it a bit with this pencil. But you pretty much just figure out where you wanna line your lines, put it on your fabric so you can visually see it and follow it with your stitches. I've chosen this color of wool, and I threaded it on a needle. Remember, make it sure it's a needle that's good with a bigger eye so you can thread the wool through. And I'm gonna do running stitch, which is a really basic stitch. Pretty much I've knotted it at the end. Make sure it's a big enough knot, and come to the corner of your pattern or wherever your pattern starts. Put your needle through, having the knot at the back. The trick is to follow the distance in between. So you want to have the stitch have the same distance and the space have the same distance. So whatever that is, you can put it through a few times if you want and pull your wool through. Oh, cute. That's gonna look adorable. I'm so obsessed already. Wow, love it. Okay, so just keep following that pattern, making sure it's a similar distance.
Okay, so I've frayed all my strips now. I'm going to space them out evenly as best as I can. Okay, so then I'm going to pin them down with my 10 pins that Amelia has.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find my pin box.
She lost her pin box and she only has 10 pins around the house. So then I'm just gonna pin them on roughly, and then I'll sew them with the sewing machine. And then once I've sewn them on, basically I can just do the backing and then throw it in the wash. Okay, we're good.
It looks amazing already.
It looks real cool,
I
hey?
love it.
Looks really cool.
I'm obsessed. Oh, so excited.
I'm obsessed too. Okay, so I'm going to sew all of them on now that I've pinned them on, and yeah. Okay, so for this next part, this is the backing of the cushion cover. We have cut a piece that is the same height as the front of the cushion, which is 57 centimeters, but then we've cut the length of it to be 88 centimeters. And the reason why is because we don't want to do a zip. So if we do a zip, it's like a lot more work, and we wanted to try and make it as simple as possible for you guys to recreate. So what we'll do is we're going to make like kind of like a fold. You know how you have pillowcases and then you like pop them in and then you fold them over and then it's done. It looks perfect. So we're gonna kind of create something like that, but on a cushion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the fabric in half. So we're going to fold it in half first and then cut the fabric in half. Okay, so I've cut the fabric in half now. So what you need to do is you need to hem each side of the edge, and this is going to be part of your fold that's going to overlap once you sew it all together. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've pinned them down. If I had more pins, I would pin it better. But I don't. I've pinned them down. I'm going to sew it on and then we'll overlap them. And I'll show you how to do that. Now that I've sewn both sides, I just realized that I actually have to fray them as well because it's the back of the cushion. So they have to be frayed as well to go with the other frays. So I frayed this side and then I'm going to fray this one as well. And then we can finally join them together. Okay, so I finished fraying and then I'm going to pop it all together.
I've done majority of the stitching as you can see and I'm obsessed. I love it so much. I think it's gonna look amazing. So I just want to show you that this is how you do it, remember?
So we have put the front facing together.
Yay!
And now we just gotta attach it and I'm literally obsessed and it's not even in the pillowcase.
I know, I cannot wait.
Like it looks so good.
And did I tell you guys that I'm gonna put these, most likely, it could change. Most likely, these are gonna go on my deck, which we will be doing a video next.
Ooh.
So I'm redoing my deck, doing a refresh. It's gonna look amazing and I can't wait.
Exciting. I think we're filming that next week, so it should be after this video.
Yes.
In theory, it should be.
You never know though. Okay, let's put the backs on.
Okay, so what I've done is we're going to lay the front facing piece decorative side up, and then you're going to lay on the two backing pieces, lining up the fringes, and then keeping the seam to put the pillow in on the inside. And then you're going to do the same, and so you're overlapping it like that, and then make sure the corners line up and the fringing lines up. And then you're going to pin on the first one first, sewing it on, and then you're going to, after that's done, you sew on this section here so that you can lift it up, lift it out, and then put your cushion inside. So let's do that. We're so close to finishing. So basically I've sewn on the back as you saw, I pinned it on, and then I sewed it on as you saw, and then we're going to sew on the other side. So you're just going to basically overlap it just like that, and then I'll pin it on and then sew that, and then we're done. What? So easy. So what I did for the sewing part, I actually measured 2 centimeters from the frayed edge and marked it. And then I've just done that all the way around, occasionally just so I don't go off track on my sewing. And then so I actually get that 2 centimeter gap, so it equals the 6 centimeters that we talked about in the beginning. Amelia.
What?
I did a hiccup.
No, you didn't.
I did a major hiccup.
No, you didn't.
So it's like this.
Oh, Bridie.
And then you have no fringing.
So the fringes on the, oh. Unpick it.
I mean, it looks
pretty cool.
Do you need 2 fringing ones?
I don't know, maybe not.
Probably don't, to be honest. I'm not saying it so that I don't have to do more work.
She's lucky this time, that's for sure.
Yes. So, this is the non-fringing one.
But if you want fringe on the outside, don't do what she did.
If you want fringe on the outside, just basically place them together and sew it. Don't turn it inside out and do what I did. That's dumb.
What a shame.
But it looks pretty cool. I accidentally made a good pillow.
You did.
We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Don't the cushions look absolutely amazing? We couldn't believe that we actually came up with it like out of
on the spot.
Yeah, kind of on the spot.
Thanks for watching today, guys. It's been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot. So hopefully you have as well.
I've actually learned today that you don't need a zipper to actually make a proper cushion.
I love that.
It's so easy to not.
I know.
Why have I
I'm
done
gonna
that
make a lot
before?
more cushions.
Yeah.
Cushion covers. Because then you don't need the cushion insert for every one. You just have a lot of different styles of cushion covers. Put them in the cupboard and swap them out. Thanks for watching our channel, guys. But before we go, we've got to say the comment of the week.
Ooh,
So,
who is it?
Who is it? It's Horsing Around, aka Olivia.
Oh, hi Olivia.
Hi. She said, you guys should make Evie a YouTube channel. She is good at vlogging and is very cute, and that she is. I can say that.
That would be adorable.
Yeah, she'd be so cute. She loves vlogging.
She does.
But I don't know if I'd make her a channel soon because she's a bit too young for that.
Yeah.
Maybe when she's older, I'll definitely do that. But I have made a family channel with my family. So it's separate to Bridie and Amelia. So it's just like me and my things and what I get up to. So go like and subscribe that and click the bell button as well. And while you're at it, go to Bridie's channel, Bridie Meredith, and click that as well. All those links will be down below in the description section. So go and do that.
My channel's basically just like traveling. We're traveling Australia at the moment, which is kind of cool. We're gonna go to this place. It's called Esperance and it has a pink lake and I'm so excited, and it has like the clearest water you will ever see.
I've never heard about this, but
It's
okay.
beautiful.
All right, well, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Oh, he just wakes up.
He just went perfect timing.
The whole
We
time.
did a whole video without him crying.
Oh
he just
my
slept
God.
the whole time.
Good boy, baby. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a DIY, your favorite thing to watch. So stay tuned and let's get to it. Hi. Great first attempt. You're gonna be most of this video.
I know, you're just around the corner.
Hello.
I swear Amelia's right here.
I'm just fraying.
We thought we can't show the instruction of the backing twice, so I'm just doing it.
Yeah. Oh, organic cushion covers.
That's the title!
Pretty much will just be.
I'm sorry, but you are so annoying. Get out! Use the better sewer.
Great, rain and thunder. Sound done. We're finished.
I'm just fraying.